The Roman Empire at its zenith, known as the Pax Romana, was a sight to behold. This period, often referred to as the Golden Age of Rome, marked an era of unprecedented peace and stability across the empire. From the Atlantic shores to the Euphrates River, the Roman eagle soared high, symbolizing the vast expanse and might of the empire. This era, spanning from Augustus to Marcus Aurelius, was a time of peace and prosperity. The emperors of this period were seen as wise and just rulers, guiding Rome through its most glorious days. Roads, aqueducts, and structures like the Colosseum stand as testaments to Roman ingenuity. These engineering marvels not only facilitated trade and communication but also showcased the architectural brilliance of the Romans. Literature flourished, with Virgil and Ovid captivating audiences. Their works, filled with rich narratives and profound themes, have left an indelible mark on the literary world. Philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius grappled with the human condition. Their writings and teachings provided deep insights into ethics, morality, and the nature of existence. Roman law, emphasizing justice and order, was applied throughout the vast empire. The legal principles established during this time have influenced many modern legal systems. Trade flourished, connecting distant corners and bringing wealth to its citizens. The bustling marketplaces and extensive trade routes were a testament to the economic vitality of the empire. The Roman legions secured the borders and ensured stability. Their discipline and strength were crucial in maintaining the peace and protecting the empire from external threats. However, the seeds of future turmoil were being sown, threatening the very fabric of the Roman world. Political instability, economic troubles, and external pressures would eventually lead to the decline of this once mighty empire. The decline of the Roman Empire was a slow and agonizing process, stretching over centuries. Internal strife and corruption gradually weakened Roman society, eroding the foundations of its once great civilization. Political instability became a recurring theme, with emperors rising and falling rapidly, often through violent means. The once revered position of emperor became a poisoned chalice, filled with danger and treachery. Corruption seeped into Roman life, from the highest echelons to ordinary citizens, affecting every aspect of daily life. Bribery and extortion became commonplace, overshadowing the common good and undermining public trust. Weak leadership exacerbated these internal problems, leaving the empire in a state of perpetual crisis. While Rome had capable emperors like Augustus, they were often succeeded by inept or tyrannical rulers who worsened the situation. The combination of political instability, corruption, and weak leadership created a toxic environment that was difficult to overcome. These internal problems made the empire increasingly vulnerable to external threats, hastening its eventual downfall. Economic turmoil further weakened the Roman Empire. Heavy taxation, due to constant wars and extravagant spending, burdened the populace. Inflation eroded the economic well-being of Roman citizens. The Roman currency lost its value as emperors debased the coinage. The reliance on slave labor discouraged technological innovation. Economic turmoil undermined loyalty, fueled social unrest, and hindered government function. The once thriving economy was sputtering, with profound implications for the empire. The economic decline had far-reaching consequences for Rome's power and influence. The Roman legions, once the mightiest military force, were not immune to decline. The recruitment of non-Roman soldiers became increasingly common. Foreign recruits, often Germanic tribesmen, had questionable loyalty to Rome. The traditional Roman values of discipline and loyalty eroded. Inept or corrupt commanders led to defeats, damaging morale and effectiveness. The legions became increasingly vulnerable to threats on Rome's borders. The weakening of the legions had dire consequences for the empire. The legions, once guarantors of Roman power, were becoming a liability. Barbarian tribes began to exert increasing pressure on Rome's borders. The Goths, Vandals, and Huns posed significant threats to the empire's stability. The Goths, mistreated by Roman officials, revolted and defeated a Roman army at Adrianople. The Vandals rampaged through Gaul and Spain before establishing a kingdom in North Africa. Their sack of Rome in 455 AD tarnished the image of Roman invincibility. The Huns, led by Attila, spread terror and destruction throughout the empire. Barbarian incursions exploited the empire's internal weaknesses. These incursions hastened Rome's inevitable collapse. By the late 4th century AD, the Roman Empire faced division. Emperor Diocletian divided the empire into the Western and Eastern Roman empires. The Western Roman Empire encompassed territories in Western Europe. The Eastern Roman Empire controlled territories in the Balkans, Greece, and the Eastern Mediterranean. The division exacerbated existing cultural, economic, and political differences. The Western Roman Empire continued to decline, while the Eastern Roman Empire proved more resilient. The two halves drifted further apart, undermining unified responses to threats. The division ultimately hastened the fall of the Western half. Christianity grew into a major force within the empire, supplanting traditional Roman paganism. Emperor Constantine's Edict of Milan in 313 AD granted Christianity legal status. Constantine's conversion bolstered Christianity, which became the official religion under Theodosius I. Christianity's rise was fueled by its message of hope and salvation. As Christianity spread, it replaced the traditional Roman pantheon. Temples were converted into churches, and pagan rituals were suppressed. This religious transformation contributed to the decline of traditional Roman values. The year 476 AD marks the fall of the Western Roman Empire, a pivotal moment in history that signaled the end of ancient Rome's dominance. The deposition of Romulus Augustulus by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer is often cited as the definitive end of the Western Roman Empire. The fall of Rome was not a sudden event, but the culmination of centuries of decline, marked by internal strife, economic troubles, and relentless invasions. However, the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, endured for another 1,000 years, preserving the legacy of Rome. The Byzantine Empire preserved Roman law, culture, and administration, acting as a bridge between the ancient and medieval worlds. The fall of the Western Roman Empire had a profound impact on Western civilization, leading to a period of fragmentation and transformation. It marked the beginning of the Middle Ages and the rise of new powers in Europe, such as the Frankish and Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. Despite the fall, Roman law, language, architecture, and political thought continued to influence Western civilization for centuries to come. The story of Rome's rise and fall serves as a reminder of the forces of history and the impermanence of even the greatest empires. The legacy of Rome continues to inspire and influence us today, seen in our legal systems, architectural designs, and cultural values. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more historical insights and fascinating stories.